Hey guys, a couple of weeks ago I dragged my friend Danny, not quite kicking and screaming, to a local goth bar downtown. I'd tell you the name of it, but honestly, I just call it that vampire bar down in Shreveport. This is kind of a recreation of the makeup that I did on her that night, and I thought it would be fun to show something that you can wear the next time you're going out for a night at Fangtasia. I start things off with Estee Lauder's Matte Perfecting Primer. Lauder makes two makeup primers, and the matte one is the one I recommend no matter what your skin type, simply because it's got enough skin-loving ingredients to actually qualify as a serum. Next, a little under eye moisture with the Advanced Night Repair Eye. You don't need a separate eye moisturizer, but the good ones just feel so nice. I like to use them anyway. I'll list some of my favorites in the description area. The Violet Voss Loose Eyeshadow Primer is what I'm using here. This is going to give me the sort of sticky, tacky base that I need for working with pigments and glitters, which is what I'm going to be doing right there. Those are two MAC pigments, Violet and Deep Purple. Violet is going on the inner third of the lid, and Deep Purple is going on the outer third of the lid, and then in the center I'm going to be pressing in a matte glitter. This is Reflex Bronze. The darker shade from the Estee Lauder Amethyst duo is used all around the outer portions of these three stripes to blend them together out into the brow bone and all around the eye, while the darker shade in the Clouds duo is used to deepen the outer crease on the lid, and then just blend, 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 blend. More blending, and then a little cleanup with a cotton swab for all the mistakes you make. Tom Ford's Noir Absolute Gel Liner is what I use to create a winged line, and then I grabbed the Estee Lauder Raisins duo and used the lightest shade just to finish out any blending along the outer edges, anything that I might have missed. For the bottom lid, any soft black liner can be used. I used Feline by MAC. You don't have to. This works just as a base to smudge the two shades from the Amethyst duo all along the lower lid. Connect the outer corners to the upper lid, and then I move on to the brows. Sometimes I do the brows first, sometimes last. It all depends on my mood and how much I know ahead of time what I'm going to be doing. I use the darkest shade in the Estee Lauder Raisins duo here because it's nearly an exact match for Danny's hair color. Just, you know, outline your shape and then fill in the brows. It's pretty easy. MAC's Boy Girl Brow Set is also used. Comb through the brow hairs just to keep them kind of neat. It also adds a subtle highlight because it's lighter than the shade that I used initially. It makes them look a little less flat and a little more three-dimensional. Finishing touches with MAC's Reflex Transparent Teal Glitter on the inner corners of the eyes, lining the waterline, and then lashes and mascara. I use L'Oreal's Voluminous mascara, and I'm going to list the lashes that I use in the description as well because I used a few of them, kind of stacked them together. For foundation, I'm using shade 2 in Illamasqua Skin Base mixed with MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW20. Danny's very light, and she's also very cool toned, and shade 2 is very, very pale, very, very pink, and it really helps to kind of bring that NW20, which is too dark, into something that's a little bit more neutral in her skin tone. Set with any powder. I'm just using Ben Nice Pretty Pink Face Powder, but whatever your favorite powder is. MAC Sculpt Powder in Sculpt is used to contour, add some dimension to the face, and then I'm going to be using Estee Lauder's Sensuous Rose just to sort of warm up that contour and kind of blend it out a little bit. This is actually my all-time favorite blush to use on pale skin tones. If you're somebody who thinks you can't wear blush, this is the one to get. Absolutely love it. Estee Lauder's Fearless Pure Color Blush is used next to add a hot pink flush to the cheeks. Apply this very, very lightly with a soft, fluffy brush. She's pale, that's why. If you're darker, you can apply it a little bit more heavy-handed. Then Sensuous Rose, again, on the inner portion of the brow. This just adds a little bit of contour, a little shading down the nose. Kind of, I think, blends everything together. The lips, that right there is the base color that I'm going to be using. This is Hellraiser by MAC. This was limited edition. To duplicate this, any sheer shimmery lip color will work just fine because it is just a base. I'm going to be doing a lot of extra stuff here. I used the dark blue shade in the Estee Lauder Clouds duo to contour the lips. and just kind of give them dimension. You can use black shadow, you can use liner, you can use whatever you want. I'm just doing some contour and then adding some sparkle with more of that MAC Reflects transparent teal glitter. And then in the center of the mouth, I press a little bit of MAC's Ruby Woo, and then just do some final cleanup along the edges with a nice stiff angled brush. And that's it. That's all there is to it. All right, guys, so I hope you liked this. It was fun to do. The color combo of purple and gold is just always pretty to me. I don't know, but I'm kind of a Prince fan. Maybe that's why. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, please leave them in the comment section. I will do my best to get back to you. And until I see you next time, take care and drive safe.